Hey everyone, today I'm in Fort Langley. Such an amazing town, so much to do. The first thing I'm going to do on this exploration is check out the Fort to Fort Trail. Then I'm going to check out another trail. Then I'm going to come back to the car, regroup, get the walking shoes on, check out the amazing fort behind me and the rest of the amazing town. So enjoy this tour of Fort Langley. Okay, we left the fort just about under 10 minutes ago. We've gone about a kilometer-ish. Pretty beautiful, as you've seen. Now, Derby Reach Regional Park is 1.7 kilometers away, and Golden Ears Bridge is 9.7 away, so let's continue on. Okay, a short bike ride from Fort Langley, and I'm at Derby Reach Regional Park. Such history here about the early beginnings here in British Columbia. Highly suggest you come check this out. Okay, I am here now, Houston House. This Houston Trail looks very cool. Not going to do it today because I have bike shoes on. Just came from Fort Langley on the Fort to Fort Trail. This completes the Fort to Fort Trail. From Fort Langley to here was 2.5K. So I'm going to do the return trip now, total of 5K. And then I'm going to go continue to explore more of Fort Langley. But more about this area. It is a heritage site and I've learned so much already. So I'm going to have to come back one day and do this Houston Trail. And then you can continue on from here and do the Derby Creek and the Edge Farm Trail all the way to along the Fraser River to a campsite. And it keeps on going and takes you all the way to Golden Ears Bridge before, which I've rode on my bike before on the road. So lots to explore here. Let's continue on. Okay, so cool. I'm now at the end of Brae Island. It's a little island here with the Fraser River surrounding it on our Fort Langley tour. It was just a couple K. So pretty darn cool. So now I'm going to head back along this trail and head back into Fort Langley to explore a little bit more of this great small town, Fort Langley. Okay, a last look at the end of the trail here. In the distance there, long ago was a ferry that took you from Fort Langley, Brae Island, over to the mainland per se, which is Maple Ridge, close to Mission. So that's right beyond those pillars there. But a few years ago, they ended that historic little ferry when the Golden Ears Bridge came in. Which is behind me. They didn't need the vehicle ferry anymore, but a little bit more of the history here of this area. Hey everyone, okay, now I'm at the famous fort here at Fort Langley. I love this place. I've been here many times. If you want to learn about the history of British Columbia with the trading, fur trading, Hudson's Bay Company, this is the place to come. So cool, such information. You know, how did they ship salmon from here, Vancouver, all the way to Europe and it didn't spoil? Well, we're going to learn all about that as we go discover the fort here at Fort Langley. Okay, the joy of getting up really early, and in this case exploring in January in the winter when the tourism season is not really happening. I have the whole fort to myself almost to explore and showcase this cool adventure here in Fort Langley. Okay, just finished a quick tour of the fort here in Fort Langley. So amazing, so much to learn about the history of British Columbia and how they did all the trading way back then and shipped products from here all the way to Europe. Endless information here, endless fun here at the fort in Fort Langley. Okay, that concludes the tour of Fort Langley here. What a great town. I totally suggest coming out here and making an afternoon out of it. The fort, so much history to learn about here in British Columbia. The Fort to Fort Trail, hiking, biking, the campsite. I think there's about 100 stores here and great shops, great coffee shop. So much to do. So I totally give it a 10 out of 10. So come check out Fort Langley sometime.